Hey everybody, today I'm going to walk you through a new course that I've been working on how to create custom e-learning using Claude Code. It is a new course, but it is something that I've been working on for a little while and something that I have been doing like custom development for years. I have courses on Storyline, I have courses on Captivate, I have courses on various different tools as well. But when those tools didn't quite meet exactly what I needed, I would create something using custom. Now with AI in play, now you can do that with Claude Code. You can do that with Codex. You can do that with other tools. And so I'm going to create various different courses that focus specifically on a tool. So in this case, it's going to be Claude Code, but in the future, I'll have something on Codex, and then I'll have something on Cursor. Now, while the vibe coding fundamentals kind of covers everything and covers all the various different tools, especially Lovable, I wanted a course that is specifically about one tool and how to create a custom e-learning experience from A to Z, even how to SCORM wrap it and everything like that inside of one tool. So let's go ahead and dive in here. And you can get it for an early bird discount. So you can see right here, you get 30% off for the early bird discount. I'm going to go into my courses section, and it is the first one that I'm working on right here. You'll see it labeled early bird discount. And if I go into it, it is creating custom e-learning with Claude Code. So you can get an overview. You can also get the discount here, but this is what's available at the time of this recording. Now, just like I did with my vibe coding fundamentals, as I create new videos, what I will do is I will release them right away. So you may get 2 to 3 videos, even sometimes more per week as they get released. And so that's why you get the 30% discount, is because you get it early and then you don't have to pay for that course again. It is a one-time cost. So you can see right here, we start out, okay, what are we going to build? Who is this course for? How to get the most out of this course as well. And then we go into module 2, which module 2 is all about designing the course using Claude Design. So I go a lot more in depth than what I do with my previous YouTube video. You can check that out if you wanted to here. But this takes our time and we build a custom e-learning player. And we talk about the menu and animating the menu in and out. We talk about creating custom pages as well, so like various different pages. We talk about the player navigation, different things like that is specifically about custom e-learning. So we design all of that out, and then we dive into Claude Code and just the basics to begin with. But we talk about installing Claude Code. We also talk about what Claude Code is and how it works, and then also the initial handoff going from Claude Design to Claude Code and how that happens. We talk about that. And then we talk about updating the progress bar, because initially in Claude Design, not everything is working. It's not a tool meant to get everything working. It's mostly meant to get the design and the basic elements. And then we get it working inside of Claude Code. Then we talk about an important part of Claude Code, which is GitHub, being able to use GitHub Desktop specifically to keep track of your code, but also create different versions. And that is typical with any type of custom development. Whenever you're working with any type of custom development, you're going to use Claude Code to be able to keep track and to revert back to different versions. AI sometimes is, while it's gotten better, sometimes it creates some things or messes up code that completely destroys your project. So you need to go back to a safe version. So at the end of the day, when you're done developing, you basically push, okay, here's my changes. And then if needed, you can go back to those changes if the next day something completely messes up. So that's the kind of thing with GitHub that I want to make sure we establish at the very beginning of the course before we move on. So then we talk about pushing different changes to GitHub, and then we come into creating custom pages. So what's available right now is tab interaction. We create a custom tab interaction. We create a course completion page. And then what I'm currently recording is creating like a resources icon on the player, creating a flip card interaction, creating adding images to your projects, creating a vertical accordion as well, and then creating modals that pop up. So you can click on a button and it will pop open a modal with some additional information. Just different things to be able to create custom pages however you want inside of Claude Code. And then in the section after that, we're going to kind of take a step back and we're going to extract things and put them into what's called a JSON format. The reason why we do this is to make it reusable, because it does take a lot of credits to create the initial player, but the goal of that is to make your player, whatever you create, reusable. and that way it doesn't take as many credits going forward. So we're going to extract the data and we're going to put it inside of a JSON. Now you don't need to know, I don't cover any code inside of this course. So even though I'm talking about things that are code related, I will dive into what they are so you can kind of get a high level overview of what they are. But we talk about them enough to be able to direct Claude Code to get the end result, whatever you're specifically wanting at the end of this. And using it in JSON, and I've done this several times with custom courses, offers a lot of flexibility, especially once we get into translation, because then you can separate the content from the visuals and you can swap out the languages. So that's one of the reasons why we do that. And then we get into adjusting the course player, making some final tweaks, making sure that it's responsive on mobile devices as well. And that's exactly what we do in Module 7 is we talk about the pages and making sure the pages are mobile responsive. We talk about translation. So because we have our content inside of a JSON file, it makes translation a whole lot easier. We then talk about tracking. So we will walk through everything you need to know to be able to track your course using SCORM and track the quiz questions, track the completion, different things like that. But then we get into tracking it with xAPI. So not only what xAPI is, and I have a whole course diving into what xAPI is, but specifically how to track it through, like if your course is somewhere else that's outside of a learning system, or if it is inside of a learning system that basically talks about, or that allows you to track it using CMI5, which is almost like a SCORM package, but it tracks through xAPI and it gives you additional information, additional tracking capabilities. So we talk about both sides of xAPI there as well. So we cover a lot. I dive deep into Claude Code. I dive deep into going back and forth, talking about really taking advantage of your credits and making sure that you don't go over with your credits as well, or if you do, how to manage it to be more efficient. That's all of the stuff that I cover inside of this course. If you're not using Claude Code, you're using something like Codex, well, I'm going to be creating a course on Codex, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. I'll create a course on Cursor, and I want to dive specifically into these different areas of creating custom e-learning using these different tools. So whatever tool that you're using, that you're going to be using, you'll have a course specifically on that, on how to create custom e-learning. So that is the goal of this course. Make sure you get the best discount that I'll offer, which is the early bird discount, and that is 30% off. So that is something that you can get now, and I usually offer that until I am done with the course. Once I am done with the course, then that goes up, and then I do offer specials on a monthly basis, and I take one course and I offer a special from there. But that is specifically what I'm working on at the moment. So let me know what you think of this outline so far in the comments below. Let me know if there's a specific section that you're not seeing that you would love to see as well. And if you have any other comments about the course specifically, or about Claude Code, or things that you're struggling with at the moment as well. If you like this video, head on over to my YouTube channel, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the bell notification so you get notified of all future videos as they come out. That really helps my channel, allows me to continue to grow, to provide more resources for you as a learning developer to really take advantage of all the various different tools that are out there. Also, if you want to check out my website, you can check out all of my different apps that I have available. A lot of them are for free. You can check out previous blog posts as well if you want to get some of that content now. And then also you can check out other courses that I have, downloads as well. And if you sign up for a free membership, you do get some additional resources as well. All right, that's all I have for today. So thanks everyone. I'll see you next time.